Hi favorite family, welcome back. If you're here for the first time, my name is Clarice and I'm the owner of Favorite Stationery. Y'all, don't think I'm crazy, okay? Because I feel like this is one of those weird messages. Anywho, I came today to say, don't be the lost ant. So the main point of my message today is stay on mission. Okay, so don't judge me. Sometimes I get these messages out of nowhere from whatever, and I'm just like, these people are gonna think I'm crazy. But anywho, I'm here. Okay, so just follow me. Somebody is gonna say this makes some sense to them, okay? So basically, the other day, I was sitting in the bathroom, I was handling my business, and I look down on the floor and I see this ant. Now, there's this one single ant. It is very tiny. I'm not really afraid of ants, so my family knows that bugs, I don't do bugs, but ants don't scare me. It's more of the spiders and the other things. Anyways, so I'm sitting here minding my business, and here comes this ant. Now, at first, he was walking a straight line, and I was just like, okay, you know, I'm handling my business, so I'm not really paying attention to him. But then all of a sudden, he just starts doing backflips. He is turning in circles. He don't know where he going. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he saw me and got scared. I don't know what it was, but for whatever reason, this ant was doing jumping jacks. It like, I don't know what was going on. So at first I was just gonna let him be, like, you know, it's a little bitty ant, like can't harm anything. I was just gonna let him go. But after his gymnastic routine, I thought to myself, okay, I don't know, he might go and get his friends and then I have an ant problem. So what y'all think I did? I had to step on him. He was doing too much, and I was just like, I don't want this to be a problem for me later. I'm not afraid of ants, but I don't want ants crawling on me, okay? So I was just like, let me just go ahead and get him up out here. Anyways, I hope y'all are following me. Anyways, I got to thinking about how we are. And what I'm saying is about how we are, about the missions that God gives us in this life. So God can tell us to do something as clear as day. We're positive in the beginning, but then we start overthinking. We start, but we stop. We're not consistent with it. And just the tiniest little things distract us. One day we're serious about a certain thing, and the next day, not so much. And we just get sidetracked by things that have nothing to do with what God is telling us to do. And I just thought, we are making ourselves targets when we're not doing what God is telling us to do. Just like that ant. So when you are unfocused and all over the place, you become a target for the enemy. And I get it. There are so many distractions and frustrations, setbacks, disappointments. And we get down about those things from time to time. But we have to realize that when we stay on the mission that God has for us, we develop a focus that the enemy knows it's nothing that he can do to stop you from doing it. The enemy knows when you are serious about something, when you are determined to stay in motion, when you are set on achieving that thing that God has put on your heart. And most of the time, the enemy is going to move on because he's not even going to waste his time with you. He knows that you're going to show up regardless, even when you're not feeling well. Today, for instance, well, actually, the past couple of days, I have had a nagging headache. But I said, let me get out here. I plan to record. I'm going to record. So no matter what, I'm going to do my best to do what I set out to do. So let me ask you, what ways have you been behaving like the ant? Now, listen, we all get there sometimes, especially with some things, like we're just not focused. We're all over the place. So again, I tell y'all, I want to keep iterating this. I want to keep telling y'all that I be down here half the time talking to myself, okay? But what ways are we just all over the place? and inconsistent with our purpose. Listen, we can't give the enemy a chance to step on us because we're sidetracked, because we're unfocused. We have to be more serious and move with God. We have to move when God tells us to move. Listen, let's be the ant that stays on mission. I'm telling you, had that ant stayed on his mission, I would have let that ant go, because I wasn't thinking about him. I had business I was taking care of, and I was gonna let him go. Had he stayed on that straight line and just disappeared from my sight at a certain point, he would have been good. But he was playing too much. He was doing gymnastics in my bathroom. So we have to stay on mission. Here's a useful affirmation for all of us. It says, I stay focused on God's mission for my life. I am consistent, intentional, and unstoppable in his purpose for me. So what steps can you take today to get back on mission? And listen, we're human beings, so we all get off track from time to time, but we just have to remember to get back up again when necessary. And that's it for today. Hopefully y'all don't think I'm a crazy lady talking about this ant, but I'll see you next time right here at Favorite Stationery. Goodbye.
Like, share, and subscribe.